the big Social Security lie, and how up to 85% of your Social Security benefits are at risk. I'm going to share with you exactly what is going on, the truth behind what is actually happening with Social Security, how this is going to blindside millions of Social Security beneficiaries who have been told one thing that is actually not true, and I want to bring it to your attention in this video. So please, let me take a few minutes in this video and enlighten you with what is actually happening, because unfortunately, we're being told one thing when the reality is actually totally different. Now, there are some things out there that are helping seniors on Social Security with this and protect more of your monthly benefit, but at the end of the day, at the same time, not a whole lot has really changed. I also have this information right here, which I will pop up on the screen in just a second to explain what I'm talking about. I'll explain through the details, but this will give you a visual as far as what I'm also talking about, so we can also see the details. Now, let me ask you a really quick trivia question. What is one thing that we continue to hear from all kinds of people that has been eliminated and will no longer impact Social Security benefit checks? I think we all know the answer, right? Taxes, yeah. Taxes have been eliminated on Social Security, right? False. False. A big old capital F, false. That is false. Social Security taxes have not been eliminated. Now, I continue to see this out there, and all kinds of talking heads are out there saying, yeah, no more taxes on Social Security. They've all been eliminated. And I say, that is false. That is not true. Why do they keep saying that? That is not true whatsoever. Taxation on Social Security benefits has not changed whatsoever. It has been the same brackets since the 80s. Okay? Nothing has changed in 40 years? 40 plus years? Yeah, exactly. Therefore, nothing has changed. However, to be 100% fair, they did grant the extra $6,000 and $12,000 deduction for seniors effective, well, when you file your 2025 tax return in early 2026. That new $6,000 and $12,000 senior deduction will be available above and beyond the regular standard deduction and other deductions. Again, not tax advice, not accounting advice, not financial advice. I don't know your situation. Talk to your own accountant, your own CPA. I'm giving general information in this video. But all of that said, taxation on Social Security is still very much a thing. Anyway, let's pop this up right here, right now. Here is the information I want to share with you. This is right off of Google, a quick little summary, and it gives the brackets in which you need to be very, very aware of. Okay, it all comes down to your combined income, because we continue to hear that the taxes on Social Security has been eliminated. And I say, no, they're not. But rather, the $6,000 and $12,000 deduction granted for seniors will help offset federal tax liability, but it has not eliminated Social Security Social Security taxes. Payroll taxes are still very much a thing, yes, but the taxation of actual benefits is what I'm talking about. Okay, remember, it's always based on your combined income and your tax filing status. Okay, let me run through the details here very quickly. And remember, these have not been adjusted since the 80s. 40 years ago is when these were put into place, and they have not been adjusted accordingly to inflation. So go figure that one out, right? Yeah, exactly. So causing a lot more people every year to pay federal taxes on their Social Security benefit, which, quick side note, by the way, Social Security Administration brings in about $60 billion a year, give or take a little bit, from taxing seniors on their benefit. $60 billion a year that they're getting back from seniors just by taxing their benefits. That's disgusting. Anyway, here's what it comes down to. Your filing status and your combined income. All right, so if you're a single tax filer and your income is below 25 grand, you don't have a tax liability on your Social Security. However, if your income as a tax filer, single tax filer, is between $25,000 and $34,000, now 50% of your benefit is now subject to taxation, okay? So up to 50% of your benefit could be taxed. Now, if you're a lucky person and you're a single filer and your combined income is over $34,000, now up to 85% of your Social Security benefit may be taxable. Up to 85%. This is just on the federal level, by the way. There's still a handful of states out there that still tax Social Security benefits, which I still think is pathetic. The majority of states do not tax Social Security, but there's still about 9 states out there that still tax seniors on their Social Security benefit. So hooray for those states. Good for you. Glad that you can go after seniors and try to claw some money out of them. That's very pathetic in my opinion. Anyway, that's a single filer. Now, a married couple filing a joint return is a little bit differently, but here are the numbers here. If you are a married couple filing a joint return and your income is below $32,000, you're good. No tax liability. You're fine. On the federal level, your state may still come after you for some, okay? But as a married couple filing a joint return, if your income is between $32,000 and $44,000, now up to 50% of your Social Security benefit is potentially taxable on the federal level. Now, if you're a married couple, again, filing a joint return, and you have a combined income over $44,000, first off, congratulations, but now up to 85% of your Social Security benefit is still taxable. Therefore, you're probably going to have a federal liability on your hands when it comes down to your Social Security benefit. So there you go. Those are the tax brackets. Now, there's more information to it, but those are the information pieces that I wanted to share with you. However, these are the brackets that are still in place, even though we continue to hear from all these people saying, oh no, taxes on Social Security have been eliminated. No, they haven't. They're still very much there. They're very much there. What they did do in the big OBBB, the big tax cut and reconciliation bill that was passed over the summer, that did grant, as I mentioned earlier, the $6,000 and $12,000 senior deduction to reduce your federal liability. For example, you get the standard deduction. You can also take this senior deduction, provided you're 65 or over as of the very last day of 2025. If you are at least 65 or over, even if your 65th birthday is December 31st of 2025, you are still considered 65 for the entire year. You're fine, okay? But here's the deal. Provided you and your spouse are 65 at least for one day in 2025, you are able to get this $6,000 deduction. And by the way, provided your income is below the thresholds, $75,000 a year as an individual, $150,000 a year as a married couple is the income threshold that makes you eligible for the $6,000 and $12,000 deduction. I really want to emphasize deduction. It's not a check, it's a deduction. But anyway, you can take that above and beyond your standard deduction as well. Okay, so the standard deduction is, well, a little under $16,000 for an individual, a little under $32,000 for a married couple. Okay, but my point being is that you can take that $6,000 and $12,000 deduction above and beyond the standard deduction, basically making somebody's income as a individual, call it $21,000. Take that first $21,000 off the top, no longer making that eligible, or basically, they're going to reduce that off your income to reduce your tax liability. For a married couple, you can reduce basically the first, say, $42,000, give or take a little bit, of your income to reduce your federal liability. So there you go. It's going to help a bunch of people, but there's also going to be a lot of people out there that still owe taxes on their Social Security benefit. So yeah, taxation on Social Security has not gone away. It is still very much a thing. And I want to bring you the truth in this video because I keep seeing it out there saying taxes on Social Security are eliminated. No seniors will pay taxes on Social Security. And I say that is not true. That is not true. Stop, giving us false information. What they should be saying is that, yes, we granted the $6,000 and $12,000 deduction that'll help seniors reduce their federal liability, a lot of which, according to the numbers, about 88% will reduce their liability down to zero, which is honestly pretty nice for a lot of people, but it's still very much a tax that is available and still going to impact the finances of a lot of seniors on Social Security. Anyway, just want to share that with you really quickly in this video. I hope that helps you. Anyway, as always, if you have any comments, questions, feedback, concerns, anything like that, please drop it down below in the comment section. I'll do my very best to come back in a dedicated video, or I'll come back in a dedicated live stream. Whatever you've got, drop it down below. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Big subscribe button right down below the video. Please share the video, big share button right down below as well. Stay tuned. It's a busy time right now, and I'm here to help you maximize your money, maximize your benefit, take advantage of programs that are out there, anything I can to help you improve your finances, maximize the amount of money you're getting, saving, and also taking advantage of any program out there to help you with your finances on a monthly and annualized basis. I'm here for you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Again, please subscribe. Please share the video. Buttons right down below the video. Otherwise, drop your comments down below. Take care. Hope this helps you. And I'll catch you again later in the next video. I'll see you for now. See ya.